let's see what I have to review today. Oh my gosh, it's a Bordeaux. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Diamond. Today I'm reviewing the Vin de Malleret Bordeaux. It is from Haut Medoc, off the left bank of Bordeaux, which means it's going to be a Cabernet Sauvignon dominant blend. It is 13.5% alcohol by volume, and I got it, it's 2011, and I got it at Costco. So let's take a look. So when I opened this, it was, the bottom of the cork was black. So I was really kind of concerned about the coloration on this. But good news is that the coloration is quite nice. It's almost garnet. Not enough for me to give it garnet yet, but just give it a little bit longer and it will be there. There is a slight cloudiness to it though, but that could just be the stylistic choice, and no artifacts. So from a nose standpoint, well, luckily for being a 2011, it actually is starting to develop. So first thing I'm noticing is I'm getting red fruit, raspberry, a little bit of red cherry, but I'm getting a nice kind of overall toastiness to this. And I'm getting some tertiary, so I'm getting some leather. I'm getting some cinnamon, a little bit of clove, definitely a lot of sweet spices, which makes sense with French oak. And yeah, and just what smells like a whole lot of leather. The other thing to note is I'm actually getting a little bit of the alcohol in the nose, which is not something I would expect. Ooh, and you know what? Now the earth is starting to come out. Now I'm getting a little bit of like a forest floor, kind of like dry leaf with a little bit of soil. Ooh, I'm really hoping. Haut Medoc is known for having some higher quality wines in the area, so I'm hoping that this is gonna be good. So let's try it. High tannins, woo! High tannins, medium plus acid. Can't taste the alcohol. That red fruit is really coming in. That cherry, that raspberry. What tastes like there's a bit of a plum element, which I didn't get on the nose, but I'm getting on the palate. Definitely an earthiness. I get a soil right up front. So that earthiness that I was telling you about, like those leaves, that dirt. Ooh man, it's like the first thing I taste. Even on the second taste, it's the first thing I taste. And then in the finish, sort of that leatheriness, that savoriness comes out. That raspberry goes all the way through, as does the cherry. And that plum kind of picks up, maybe going into the mid palate, and then it kind of goes away pretty quickly. And there's like a minerality to this. Yeah, there's like a minerality, and it's quite nice. All right, so Vin de Malleret, well, Grand Vin Bordeaux from Haut Medoc. I know I'm still probably mispronouncing that, but I'm doing my best here. I could call it a Bordeaux. What I'm gonna rate you, I'm gonna rate you a very good. There's a lot of balance between all those elements. The alcohol's a little bit noticeable as you start having a few more sips, but it's not overpowering. All the different flavors kind of play together. I feel like there's balance. Length, you kind of get about half a point on that. I would say you're probably medium plus finish. Not long, but overall you do have some lasting power. Intensity, all of those elements are pretty intense. I'm getting fruit, I'm getting that tertiary, I'm getting that secondary. All of that really plays well because those spices just really kick in, and the spices and the leather really last into that finish. And I like that, so that's why I'm giving you a medium plus. It just doesn't go long enough, especially with that fruit. In complexity, you have different clusters, you have different levels of aging, and you got that. So this is a wine that I definitely recommend you buy if you're at Costco. Buy a handful of them. I'd be interested to see if this 2001 in maybe 2 years, if it turns garnet, because it feels like it's kind of getting to that like 10-year mark. And that's where I really see a lot of these wines, like in all my WSET training and kind of experience, about the 10-year mark on red wines is when you really start seeing a lot more of that development start flipping in. So I think maybe if you grab some of these and hold on to them for a couple of years and try them out, they're going to be good. But based upon the amount of acid and how strong those tannins are still, this has a lot of aging potential. So even if you wanted to buy a case, slam it in your cellar for a while and just forget about it until like a rainy day 5 to 10 years from now, these are going to serve you well. So if you want to start building a cellar collection, this might not be a bad one to have, because quite honest, I'm thinking about doing that with this myself. Anyway, this is Mr. Stewart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you tried the LeBaron and the Malleret? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave them a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime.